George Washington, the first President of the United States, 1789 to 1797. George Washington was one of the most influential figures in American history, playing a crucial role in securing independence from Britain and laying the foundation for the U.S. government. 1. Early life. He was born on February 22, 1732, in Westmoreland, Virginia, then part of the British Empire, now the United States. He passed away on December 14, 1799, at Mount Vernon, Virginia. Before becoming president, he was a wealthy plantation owner in Virginia. Later, he served as a military commander in the French and Indian War from 1754 to 1763. He then became the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War from 1775 to 1783. Second role in the American Revolutionary War, 1775 to 1783. Washington was appointed Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army to fight against the British Empire, led the American forces in key battles such as the Battle of Saratoga, 1777, and the Siege of Yorktown, 1781, leading to ultimate victory. After the war, he voluntarily stepped down as military leader, an unexpected move as many expected him to seize power. Third President of the United States, 1789 to 1797. Why was he elected president? After the U.S. Constitution was ratified in 1787, a leader was needed to guide the new nation. Washington was unanimously elected as the first U.S. president in 1789, becoming the only president in U.S. history to receive 100% of the electoral votes. He took office on April 30, 1789, in New York City, the U.S. capital at the time. Key achievements as president: established the federal government, created the first executive departments, including the State Department and Treasury Department, founded the U.S. Supreme Court, 1789. The Judiciary Act of 1789 established the federal court system, strengthened the economy, supported Alexander Hamilton's financial plan to stabilize the economy and pay off war debts, kept the U.S. neutral, issued the Proclamation of Neutrality, 1793, to keep the U.S. out of European conflicts, particularly between Britain and France, maintained domestic stability, suppressed the Whiskey Rebellion, 1794, proving the strength of the federal government, established Washington, D.C., signed the Residence Act, 1790, to designate the site of the U.S. Capitol, refused a third term. Despite pressure to serve a third term, Washington stepped down voluntarily, setting a precedent for the two-term limit, which later became law with the 22nd Amendment in 1951. 4. Contributions and legacy: considered the father of the nation for shaping U.S. democracy and governance. Warned against political parties in his famous farewell address, 1796, fearing division and corruption. Set an example of political morality. His voluntary departure from power reinforced democratic principles. The U.S. Capitol, Washington, D.C., was named in his honor. 5. Death. Washington died on December 14, 1799, due to complications from a severe throat infection. He was buried at his Mount Vernon estate in Virginia. 6. Interesting facts about George Washington. He had no biological children, but raised 2 stepchildren from his wife, Martha Washington. Survived smallpox as a child, which later made him immune to the disease. The only U.S. president who never lived in the White House, as it was not completed during his presidency. Conclusion. George Washington was not only the first president of the United States, but also a symbol of strong leadership and integrity. His decision to step down after 2 terms helped shape American democracy and set a lasting example for future presidents. What do you think about the first president of the United States? Leave a comment below and join the discussion. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video to stay updated with our upcoming content. Thanks for watching!